Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot. In this video, we're going to take a look at Harry's response to his court case failing. And also, should he appeal? Seems like a real dumb idea to me, but let's see what the cards say. Be right back. Welcome to Fortune Cookies Tarot. I'm Annabelle. I'm a tarot practitioner for over 35 years. And in this video, we're going to take a look at some of the breaking news that happened this morning. So this morning, the UK court did reject Harry's bid for additional protection, state provided protection. This is the footstool or doorstep into regaining that IPP status, the International Protected Person status. So this kind of puts a blockade there. As a result, he is now going to appeal the verdict. I don't know if he just has the kind of money that he can throw around for things like this, but we're going to take a look and see how he feels. We're going to take a look and see if he should appeal. But I want you guys to know we're filming for the Psychic News Universe tomorrow. So we're going to be talking about this further in depth. So this will be a quick video, quick fun video about it. We'll also take a look at what Megan has to say about this, like how she's feeling. There's a lot of brouhaha. So I'm going to have some more videos coming up on all of this for you guys. But as always, this is for entertainment purposes only. This is my own psychic downloads. I'm having fun with the cards and I'm entertaining you guys. So I hope you're having a great time. Sorry I was missing for a few days, but let's get crack-a-lacking with these cards. I hope you're all having a great day. So I'm so far having a great day. I'm back to working out on the regular. I joined a boot camp at the urging of my sister-in-law. And it's kicking my butt, but it's kicking my butt in a good way. So I'm getting up bright and early to do that. So let's see how Harry is feeling right now with this major loss. Let's see how he's feeling. And I think it's fair that we call this a major loss because this is something he's been fighting for with the ever-going threats against him and his family. They do not feel safe. So how does he feel in the wake of this rejection? He hasn't proved his case. He feels that they did not hear him. Honestly, he is not sure which way to go. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, suffice it to say that he's not feeling great. That star card up at the top is not feeling hopeful, feeling exposed, feeling like things are going to not go his way. Also, under the surface, his heart of hearts knows that this is really an empty effort. He really should not be pouring more money into this. He is trying to figure out, he feels his side was not adequately presented. So he's going to have a problem with his attorneys. He also doesn't know where that money is coming from. He needs to be able to fund this. Oddly enough, he's very positive that he's going to be able to fund this continued effort, and also that they are going to see that he is constantly persecuted. I do think that I'm sorry, I have a hair in my eye. I think he's going to use the Heritage Foundation as as evidence of continued pursuing of his person, giving him a negative reputation. I think he's going to use that, just my opinion, that I'm getting through energetically and psychic download. So let's see. This positivity is interesting here, but it is going to prove with this 10 of sticks, 10 of wands, that it's going to be too much. But let's see where he's positive on this. I think he's going to have to eat a lot of crow in the process of this. Oh boy, he is following the directions of a certain someone who is advising him very poorly. I don't think that this is legal advisement. I think this is personal advisement and pushing him in this direction. Playing on his paranoia, playing on his anxiety. So does he actually want to appeal this? Who wants to appeal this? Let's do that. Let's say who wants to appeal this? Someone who is completely positive, but in a shady way. Someone who is dissatisfied with everything that they have, even when it's good. Someone who needs security. And someone who is threatening that if they can't get protection, they may have to go elsewhere. So I do think that we're getting some threats of disillusion of certain institutions if they don't get what they are demanding from governments, royal families, et cetera, et cetera. So, you know, to say it plain, I do think that he is being nudged by his wife to continue this court case because otherwise she may have to leave him. Does Harry want to continue it? Not seeing that. Temperance. He thinks it's efforts poorly spent. He's half-heartedly putting in the effort, but only because he wants to continue with the relationship. He is really, really of two minds in this relationship. So, you know, he doesn't like it, but he doesn't know any better, so he doesn't want to leave. It's really terrible. But nonetheless, let's pull some more cards. Clean up my real estate. I hope you guys are doing good. Everybody comment down below. How does the other one feel about this? She's being incredibly melodramatic about it. I want you guys to know that. That's coming through very, very clearly. And it's an automatic melodramatic. It's not... this isn't calculated. I mean, overall, it may be maybe a calculated response that she has in general, but there she is again. She is effusive with her emotion about this. And there we got this one again. Hard choice. She is absolutely turning the screws on him, and she is saying that she will leave if protection is not provided. I don't see anything about children in here, but I do see if she is not adequately provided. So let's get a little conversation here going. So what is she saying to him? Oh, I wish I had my good buddy Alicia Wicker here so we could go back and forth and do a conversation together. We love doing that on Dueling Tarot. So let's see what the conversation is like. What is her line of speaking here? We have to continue to pursue justice. This is not justice. We have to look back on the case and see what we did wrong. There are certain things that we didn't say, certain things that we didn't reveal. We need to reveal those now because that will make things spin in our favor. We have to continue to beat a dead horse. This is a situation where they're just going to keep saying the same thing over and over and over again until they get their way. It's a wearing down of the other side. This does not work in courtrooms, but this is a tactic that this individual uses in order to get what they want. So continuing to do that. They also are playing on the, well, you know, we can be a happy family. Everybody can be good together. But if you're not, you know, we won't go away if you play ball. If you come to our yard and you play ball, we won't go away. We won't restrict you from seeing certain people. And this is definitely King Charles there. So there's some ultimatums that are happening. You know, I possibly it appeals for help, or at least posturing for help and manipulation. We can get through this. It's for the sanctity of our family. We have to fight for our family. This is a fighting for our family. So she's working that angle as well. There's the children. The children are horribly in danger. That's where she's going with this. And she's saying, if you don't protect our children, I will take them and protect them myself. I don't need you. I don't need to be your mother. I'm disgusted with you that you are unable to provide for us. Oh, it's getting ugly. And there's our, and I will do whatever it takes to become that princess of power. Not Shira, because Shira was really cool. But I will do whatever it takes. Will you is the question. She's asking him, how far will he go? God, how far does he have to go? He's already alienated his entire family. So let's take one more card from the middle. I think we got a clear picture here. And then she comes in with that sweetness. Then there's that sweetness. So, you know, I don't know if that means roasting chickens or, you know, having some fun. I don't know. I don't know what that means. But she comes in with that sweetness and she attacks with that. So she is absolutely giving him ultimatums and hard line. Here, she is not reading the room very well, but we all know she doesn't read the room very well. She just kind of stampedes into the room and does what she needs to do. We're doing this without a significant amount of love and care. There's this outrage, this, you know, effusive outrage that's going on. This is outrageous. I can't believe we're not getting our protection. They don't know. And not being very hasty about this, not using their time, not accepting it, and being very hasty about stepping back into that fight is here. Our Queen of Swords up here is stepping back into the fight, being ready, at the ready to go, go, go. The disappointment that we're seeing here, never to be quenched, never to be stopped. We're not going to accept this. I'm not satisfied with this kind of an answer. So I'm not going to go cry in my crybaby soup. I'm just not going to accept this answer. And then here with our judgment card, you know, this is a complete injustice. You're being unfair. It transmits from the system being unfair to your being unfair. And you're putting me in a situation where I have to make some hard decisions. I may have to leave just to survive this. So is this our escape hatch? Is it? It might be. It might be. So let's take a look. Is she getting ready to bolt? Is this going to be her excuse? So much for we will not be broken, huh? Is this going to be her excuse? There we are together. Oh, gosh. Yep, this is her excuse, guys. This is it. We're looking at it. So this is basically happy family. We're together. We're together. We're together. But now I see your flaws. I see your inability to provide for me. So now you are going to have to provide for me without being there, because I am the one with the power structure here, and you will have to feed the pig so that I can survive in beautiful California in the manner in which we are accustomed to living. So this is where we're going to start to see that grind. This is cutting off. This is such a perfect excuse for her to cut off the whole situation. And under here, the ace that she's going to have up her sleeve is that he is troubled and can't get out of his own way, and it creates problems for the family. So now he will just have to pay for everything. So we get rid of the personality, we get rid of the red hair. We're not dealing with that. Well, he's getting rid of the red hair all on his own. So let's look at this. Harry, should he appeal? Should he? I'm just going to throw cards all over the place, guys. You know how I love a good sloppy shuffle on a Wednesday afternoon. Sloppy shuffle. So if we're looking at should he appeal, the resources are there. The players that he would need to go through the appeal, I'm not going to say have a successful appeal, but the players that he would need are there. He's got this guy backing him. So the attorney, whatever attorneys are working with him, they're like, yeah, we can do this. It's normal course of action. We do this all the time. Here we have the hermit. Learn from the past mistakes. Learn from the evidence that we have in hand. So they should be analyzing all of the information that was provided and presided over by the court in this case and by the judge. They need to look at what the judge has advised them on the way out the door. This says happiness is if you cut it off. If you cut this case off, you're gonna be much happier, because up here the exposure of person is unbelievable. So we really need to limit this exposure of the person. Down here we have the sun card. Everything's going to come out. Unprotected. Socially, I'm sorry, I have this giant hair in my eye. I cannot get it out. I think I might have just gotten it. I think I may have just made it worse. So I'll get it out when I finish filming. The sun card is revelation, not protected. We're going to see a lot of stuff, a lot of hidden stuff, a lot of things that are behind closed doors if he continues with this appeal. Also, we're going to see money falling right out of his pocket. So should we do this appeal? No, it's a big emphatic no. This is a bad idea. We're going to find out more information about him. They're going to dig deeper. They're going to reveal more stuff. It's really not going to be good. So absolutely not. It's going to cost him money. He's got people yesing him to death on this, and he's got his wife pushing him. So I really think he should escape from this. Harry, run. I'm saying it, run, because this is going to be your bankrupter, and it's not going to have the results that you want. You're just not going to come out of this with, the princeship light. You're just not going to have that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, it's for entertainment purposes only. I will be back. But tonight, I will be on at 7 o'clock doing live tarot for you guys. So I hope to see you there. It's going to be 7 o'clock East Coast time, New York time. Also, in my community page, there's a post about a fun book club. It's a free book club that I'm going to do. We're reading Hands of Light, and it is a book about energetic healing. We're going to talk about that. I'm not an expert on it. I wanted to learn some more about it. Some of my clients had talked about it. Some of my friends had talked about it. So we're going to have a little book club. So no rules, never run a book club in my life. So I have no idea. So we'll all take a look. If you want to purchase the book, there is a link on the community page as well. I hope to see some of you there. If it is kind of a big hit, maybe we'll move it to a different time so that other people in England and Europe and Australia, I know it's real hard to kind of coordinate all of those, but we'll try and set it up for a better time. So hope you enjoyed this reading. I will see you all soon. If you want to book your own magical reading, there's a link in the description. I'd love to see some of you for privates. I'll talk to y'all soon.